Happy Mardi Gras, February the 17th, 2026. It's Tuesday in Edmonton, Alberta. And I'm making a chicken and sausage sauce piquant Cajun dish. I've never done this one. Usually it'll be a gumbo on Mardi Gras. But switching things up a bit, things have changed. We've had a blizzard today. It's been a tough day, so I decided to stay home and cook, but stick to the tradition of doing a Cajun Creole themed dish. And this is pretty straightforward, but it's not. It's going to take a long time. And it's going to involve very seasoned chicken, some nice smoky sausage, the trinity, a bit of garlic involved. What else have we got back here, folks? Well, there's going to be some roux in there and really slow cooking. The whole point is to start, I'm starting with bacon right now in the pan, in my pot, and then I'm going to take that out once I build up a bit of a rendered base, and then fry my chicken. I've got some chicken drumsticks and thighs. Once I brown those up a bit, remove those, and I'm going to saute the veggies and get the chicken back in there, mix that up, pull that fond off the bottom, add a little wee bit of water, let it go, and that's how you build the gravy. And it starts from there, and it slowly, the gravy gets thicker, a little more water added, eventually the roux added, and some garlic gets tossed in. And the chicken's falling off the bone in the end and served over rice with some Cajun potato salad, which I've already made. So here we go. Aye. Bacon's rendered. Put a little bit of avocado oil at the base there. Add it to the bacon fat, and it's time to get browning the chicken. Let's go. Just pulled the chicken out. Now we're going to saute the veg. And we have a lot of blackened fond at the bottom. That's from the paprika and such. And we're going to scoop that up. The onions, the juice from the onions and peppers will easily deglaze that. It's just going to add flavor to everything. That's how the base starts. Flavor, flavor, flavor all the way through. The chicken in there. Here we go. Big time, baby. We're going big time here. And we just put some chicken in there. And let that, some more fond just sort of hit the bottom. Oh gosh, flavor, kids. Flavor, flavor. All the flavor you can squeeze out of it. No waste in flavor. That should be illegal. Oh, yeah, it's already doing what it's supposed to do. Oh yeah. Come on, kids. All right, let that go for a couple minutes, and oh yeah, look at that stuff sticking there. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just gonna loosen that up a bit. Loosen all the sticking veggies. Again, this is just creating what we call the base, the gravy base. Lots of fond in there. And then we're going to just add a little bit of water, just a wee little bit of water, and this starts the whole gravy process. So not much, just a little bit. Said you don't want to steam the chicken. The whole point is to sort of build up the bottom there, and I'm going to redistribute that. And this is just about building up the base of the gravy. There we go. Let's deglaze. Let's deglaze that little tiny bit of water in there. We slowly do this in stages with water. Okay, the idea is to thicken the bottom, thicken those veggies. That's the Cajun gravy. Gotta get some over here. Go, 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 kids. Already I feel I can sense the paste forming. Oh yeah, kids. Look at that. Beautiful. thing of beauty. Let's stir this up again. Again, been a couple of minutes. And haven't added more water yet. That's coming up. That's to get this pasty stuff is really nice, man. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Already smelling great. Let it go for a while yet. What's happening is the chicken itself, the fat from the chicken is rendering down in there. Even though I had some rendered down in the initial sear of the chicken, there's still a lot of fat in here. Legs and thighs are quite fatty, especially the thighs. And so that's adding to the water, the rendered fat. So that's creating its own, adding to the paste itself. Okay, give that one more stir. So let this go for a bit again, and then give it another stir. And we're going to add twice as much water as we did the first time. That's part of the building of the gravy. All right, let's give this one more little stir at the bottom. Oh baby, look at that! Oh yeah. Take that up. Now I'm going to add more water. Twice as much as the first time, and then the garlic goes in there too.
Big black hole in my chest. I miss her, kiss me with those ruby red lips and squeezing them mighty melon.
What have we got there? I think 4 cloves of garlic.
Get no sleep when she's not here, and every man is like a groundhog year.
We'll have to get the garlic mix in there so it can start cooking in with the water. And we're just going to let this go for a while and until it reduces. And chicken's even falling apart now. I don't want it to fall apart too much, of course, but that's the way she's going. Let's turn it down just to get it to a bit of a slower simmer here. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, we've let that go for a couple of minutes. Now it's time to add the roux. And I got we call it a heaping tablespoon. I might have a little bit more than that in there. And why the hell not? It is, what can I say? Alright, the roux's in there. Give it a stir. And I said it'll be hanging around the chicken and stuff, but it's eventually going to find its way into everything. But we have to cook the roux down now because there's flour in there, and that takes 45 to an hour. It is so important to cook that. The flour has to cook out, as they call it. Where you get the floury sort of taste and there's a texture. So there we go. Roux's in there, and now this is going to be a long simmer, baby. Look at that. They just darken it up. Now I'm not sure if that's too dark for an authentic sauce piquant. It looks lighter, maybe on video. But let's see how this goes. My first time doing this, so simmer away. We've been simmering the roux, if I'll call it that, for about 45 minutes. So kind of cooking out the flour from the roux. And what happens next is I'm going to add a little bit of water and then some tomato paste, a heaping tablespoon of tomato paste. Mix it in really well. Let that go for at least another 20. Do a sample taster and see what I have to add. Salt, more just flavoring, onion powder, garlic powder, whatever. Cayenne for heat. So let's see how this goes. You're sure smelling good.
Like a bird in the sky. Yeah, hootie cootie, yalla mala, set my ass on fire.
All right, I'd say we're ready to serve. Rice should be ready in like 2 minutes. And this tastes just fabulous. I've been adjusting it all the way through, and it's really rich. It's really nice. So let's see how this goes, along with my Cajun potato salad.
Set my hands on fire. That's the way my baby make me feel. Yeah, Lordy, Lord.
Well, here we go. It's done. Let's see how it tastes.
That's the way my baby makes me feel.
You can't taste that tomato. That roux in there. It's nice.